Today is another day, and I hope you're all fine, well, and breathing fine, all right? I am well, though I'm still a bit exhausted. You can feel it from in my eyes and my body generally. Yeah, it's not easy to actually exhaust yourself for 2 weeks, running up and down. But it is what it is. Life gives us what it has, not what we want. So, guys, I'm here to do a reaction towards things that are out there. All right? Yeah, so, guys, let's go for it. I hope you've watched Nyaboanza. If you've not watched, just stay cool and follow what we are doing here, right here. And we see what we're gonna get from the different YouTubers in Nyabohanze. Of course, I do stuff in Nyabohanze, but today I'm also planning to do something later on Nigeria stuff. So that's why I've actually started with Nyabohanze, because it's our niche before I can get to something else, right? All right, so welcome. Shocking information, of course, with surprises here and there, but it is what it is, okay? Yeah, so the lawyers in the house, how are you? Are you ready for the cases? I wonder sometimes when people talk about cases on using their videos and they are placing on public platform or pictures. You know, once you place your picture or a video on public platform, the world will turn it into whatever it wants, and you'll not do anything. You'll do nothing about it. All right, you'll do nothing. And again, why should you post controversial information, then you expect people to keep quiet and not react? Reaction is a niche, right? And since it's a niche, you may not do much about it. Anyway, if you want to do it, but learn that once I post anything controversial, I'll be expecting people to react towards it. I'll be expecting that they'll react towards it, they'll use my video in whatever way they want. Now, many people are very funny, especially those who are not making videos, away from those who are doing, because the creators of content themselves come out and tell us, we are going to do this, we are going to swear you, to sue you, like you shouldn't use my videos for whatever. I'm like, come on. What I believe, like currently I'm posting a lot on Facebook and Instagram. If somebody takes my video and uses it to react, critique how I stood, I can't even go about talking about anything. So welcome to the channel. Subscribe to it if you've not subscribed to the channel. Currently, we are fighting for the watch hours, very few minutes to go. So let's struggle for this. Mwambie nishaanza video, I can't go. Maybe after 1 hour. Yeah, so guys, what is coming out there, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Because the reality is that there is no way on this earth are you going to swear or sue or whatever it is. You cannot sue anybody for a video you placed in public. If you want to be safe and avoid people reacting towards your stuff, then stay private. We cannot go dig private stuff, because now you'll come out and say, how did they find it? But if you post something on public media and people react towards it based on what you say, please do not come out and tell us that if you react, then I'll take the lawyers. You go and hire your lawyers. Let us see what will happen out of it. So my KIZOH is one of the people that came out yesterday. I saw that video, I watched, and I was like, it's about to go down. What is happening? Why should someone actually create a god or a goddess out of a human being? I don't see. However much people will help us, whether they are family or whether they are our husbands, our wives, our girlfriends, our boyfriends, I don't see how you can now consider to position them in the same place with God. Wahala. That is very weird. It's quite weird. And cultic behaviors is one of the things that people don't see. But I just want to open something biblical, and let's address it before we go to this video, because some of you will be pissed off. You will be literally pissed off.
And we're talking about and studying in our broadcasts all this week the blood covenants of God. Hallelujah. Praise God. Thank you for it, Father. Oh, thank you for it, Jesus. And I made this mention of this to our audience here, our studio audience. A person said to Brother Kenneth Hagin, said, boy, I'd hate to be in your shoes. And Brother Hagin said, why? What? He said, all that stuff you preach, I wouldn't be responsible for all that you're putting out for anything in the world. And Brother Hagin said, no, he said, don't you know you'll have to answer to God for everything you're preaching? Brother Hagin said, certainly I will. But he said, you'll have to answer to God for everything that you heard me preach. He said, if that guy had false teeth, they'd have fallen out of his mouth. He said, me? Brother Hagin said, yeah. Things have passed away, and behold, all things have become new, and all things are of God. Well, now, wait a minute. In this case, it would be all things are of El Shaddai, because he has become your spiritual mama. And that's where we were yesterday.
I don't know if you're getting what is happening here.
The covenant together.
Our brother here is talking about David.
In the Hebrew word for covenant, the root of it is to cut or make an incision. But that's the reason it's still called today cutting the covenant. Amen. Leaving the idea of place where blood flows. My background, Native American, and from predominantly Cherokee. When I did my DNA to make sure I wasn't lying about this, because I was a little boy, I wanted to be an Indian so bad, I didn't know what to do. And I knew my grandfather was, but, you know, and anyway, you know, a man born back.
All right. I know we won't get time to listen to the entire of that sermon, but this Kenneth Copeland Ministries is one of the areas where they preach a lot about some understanding in the Bible. And Kenneth Copeland just explained something in relation to the significance of blood covenant, indicating that Jesus was the king, right? And believers should have gained victory when there was blood covenant between Jesus Christ and us, all right? In his death, there was power in the blood covenant. And he became the savior of humanity. Every knee had to bow down, and every tongue had to confess the Lord's name. Why did we do this? We did this because Jesus Christ actually gave us the blood covenant between him and us, and it became the ever joyful moment, and all our sins were done away with. Now, when you come to the current world where people now want to actually have blood covenant with fellow human beings, it turns out to be more cultic. I won't see anything in this if not a cultic behavior. Now, let's listen to this boy, my KIZOH, because yesterday he did a video saying, no money can make me betray. All right? Of course, you shouldn't betray other people, right? But then, should you really have to take a covenant? I don't even adjudicate for blood relations. For example, you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, then you do a blood covenant. Very dangerous. And it's more of a cultic, you know, ancient way of coming together to agree on some things. Malik Shab, Atif, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for showing up your face here. Yeah, so I know that this will be a very controversial moment. As we talk about this, some people will be like defending and all that they'll say. But then I'm just questioning myself. How can I go into blood covenant, like cutting myself for anybody? I don't think so. And if I'm doing that, you know, when we were in the university, we got, we were in second year. And we saw a list, a boy who had written a very big letter indicating how he had been in a cult. He had been even stealing people's pants. He had even sacrificed a chicken within the room, shed blood and smeared, cut his hand and all that. Now when I listen to that and now come back to listen to KIZOH, I'm just wondering, is he sober? You know, people might be using marijuana. It is possible that maybe my KIZOH is using marijuana and he's under that influence as he's speaking this, because a normal person wouldn't make a video saying such information as we've seen here on a camera before the people, and he knows that this video is going to go viral to the world. He has said that he sat in a room alone, cut some blood from his hand, and swore that he will never betray Marwa. If he does, let him die. I'm like, are you so, how serious? Because if you trust in yourself, why should you have a blood covenant with anybody for you to do the right thing? If you are a right person, just do the right thing. You don't have to swear. How many people are supporting Marwa and they have never taken a blood covenant? Or what are you trying to suggest? Let's listen to him.
Somebody called Maximum. I don't know what. I don't watch that person. I don't know him. The issue of a Bobo, I'm not in any way associated. First of all, I don't subscribe. I'm not a subscriber to any of the negative reactors. Yeah. I'm not a subscriber to any of these negative reactors. You know, you understand that? So, if something is going bad in the lazy gang side, I'm always not aware of things that are going on in the lazy gang side. I don't know. I don't. But I know the lazy gang. I know the lazy gang group. I know them. But
all right, my KIZOH, how did you know them? Because you can only know them if you are sitting somewhere discussing and watching them. This is one of the denials I don't understand when these people say we don't watch them, we don't watch them. How would you know some people are negative if you don't watch them? If this is not a lie. Most of the content that people make, even if they are whatever independent or call them positive, they create from listening to what other people are saying. Then they call it, they begin saying, I don't watch them. That is a denial that doesn't add up, because the reality is that you people keep watching different people. Just like I sit here, watch everybody, and any drama I see or something very alarming like what you've just done, then I react towards it. So there's no way my KIZOH says, I know all the lazy gangs, but I don't watch them. How did you know they are lazy gang? Anyway, let's proceed.
I don't watch them. I do not know what is going on in their camp at all, at all, at all. Yeah. The genesis of the difference between Marwa and Abobo, I don't think if any of you guys know what happened between Marwa and Abobo. I don't know if any of you knows that. Yeah. But the real fact is that Abobo came to Grandma's home, that is in Brian's home. She came there as a plumber. Marwa gave him job as a plumber. The one Abobo came, he was given money, 15,000 Kenyan shillings, to go and buy some materials to start the job. Yeah, that is day one. Abobo came with his friend, that is, I don't know if it's Vincent or who, to do the work. Person who he came.
One thing I keep telling everyone
Let's
is you don't
skip
need
the
to
commercial.
japa to live a certain life. Man, it's freaking cold today. I'm just editing.
With is the one who got the plumbing contract. Remember, this person came to work with Abobo. You understand? So, Abobo nowadays is saying that, okay, Marwa wanted to use me, he was using me and not paying me. Requesting for your support so that I can buy equipment to do video and even Wi-Fi to post my video so that I can become consistent. Abobo sent this message sometimes back, not even yesterday or the other day. You understand? Then this lady.
So my KIZOH in this video came out to clarify on what Abobo did, but I would have a problem listening to someone who is trying to be so biased, maybe standing by anybody. How I wish I would get information from a neutral point of view. But whatever it is, let the war, if they prefer war, let them thrive in war or battles or drama. The reality is that KIZOH is coming here to defend the fact that he cannot fight Marwa. And of course, he is justified to say how much he can stand with Marwa. He is justified to think that he will be in the villa forever. He is justified to, dispute what people are saying. If it were me, I wouldn't go about trying to dispute. But anyway, he has made it. People have watched him today a lot. 6.7K views, not easy, right? So my KIZOH, in this video, what surprised a lot of people is the fact that he came out to justify that the reason why he cannot betray Marwa is not even the fact of what Marwa has done for him. The reason why he cannot betray Marwa is because he did a blood covenant. I'm like, in this generation, how does somebody consider such a very, a barbaric way of not doing some things? Let's just listen here.
But if I see people fighting my brand, the brand my KIZOH, that can make me make my money, my own money, my clean money. Somebody fighting my brand so that he want to see my brand going down, day by day. Yeah. So the money was sent to me on Western Union. This money that I was to give Nico Buddha and Abobo was sent to me on Western Union. So I told Abobo that for as per this time when we are speaking, it was on Saturday around I think Saturday is up to 12 in noon. Yeah. So personally, I didn't feel good. It disappointed me because now people who trusted in me and had faith in me that Mike is a good person, now they're seeing me like, I feel like now people are distancing themselves from me. You understand?
I'm not so sure about this shenanigans because I've talked about it earlier. If money is sent to a person when they're in terms, even when they have disputed or they have a conflict, does that make them distance themselves from you because you are sending that money to Abobo? And what if you send in silence? Because the dramas in Nyaboanza is that everybody has to go parading. Because donors have sent money, they have to go parading. Why? Because of views. Why? Because they have to make sure the donors also are known. Why? Because they have to spread the names. And I'm so surprised at this trend. Because why should everything be made public? Like if today I paid for an orphan, why should I parade? I've never understood that matter. But when my KIZOH has talked about blood covenant, I begin to interpret things in a very different light now. Because it seems that the aspect of donors and help in Nyabohanse has turned into something else. I don't know whether there's some sort of, mysterious, behaviors. Because what KIZOH is trying to display here is more of a cultic behavior. Like, he was communicating very well with Abobo. And if people trusted to send him money so that he gives to Abobo, I don't know what they are trying to say here. Because I don't think that person would be a negative person if they sent money to my KIZOH to take to Nico Puda and Abobo. This Abobo and Nico Puda have been working in different places, not just Brian's grandma's place. And therefore, that is clear that if people decide to send money to any of them, it's just out of that care or donation that they do. Why is it that my KIZOH is interpreting it as a betrayal or someone trying to buy him? I don't know. This is cloud chasing in a different form. I just realized that my KIZOH is now cloud chasing for views and trying to divert attention towards him. And of course he has won it, because now we reactors will be going towards his story and reacting before we know it, you know? Because automatically you have to go watch what he's saying, listen to it, and you are adding views to him. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's hear more.
I did. Who requested the donor to send for him that money? So now he's coming out to yell and make a lot of noise that no, I'm not in need of $20. I'm not poor. I don't know what. I don't know. I've decided to join the negative reactors. That is up to you, young man. You are wasting your time. Joining the lazy gang, you are wasting your time. You are really wasting your time. You better come out clearly, make your own good videos. And first of all, before making your good videos, you should make an apology video. Apologize to all our fans who are watching us daily for talking bad.
Abobo, have you heard my KIZOH is advising you? Did you take part in the blood covenant?
You've made me to be like, I don't know, people see me like I'm a bad person. You understand? The same Abobo who said that he doesn't need the money. Yesterday he was requesting to send him that money. That he was just that he wish he knew he could have not made that video. That he would.
So Abobo called you in private, and for you come here in public. It is generally telling me that these people are just fighting for attention, maybe Marwa's attention or Marwa's audience attention or whatever it is. Because people are so desperate on the streets. One thing, people will lie, people will cheat, even when they know who Marwa is, even when they know who Dimwango is, even when they know who Devi Jr. is, even when they know who whoever is, Masubo, Gintu, talk about anybody. So people prefer to come out here and lie and lie and lie, just because they want views maybe from the followers of Marwa or something. I prefer to be a free soul. Actually say whatever I say based on the ills of someone. My reaction doesn't favor anybody. When I come here, if Gintu has done something wrong, I'll talk about it. When Masubo done something wrong, I'll talk about it. If Mayugno has done anything wrong, I'll talk about it. I don't give a damn, or rather favor some faces while attacking others. Why? Because if something is wrong, it's wrong. If something is red, it's red. If something is black, it's black. If it's white, it's white. So we are sitting here and lying about things because we want to appear like we were with a given team. It doesn't work that way, because the world cannot turn blind when we are trying to actually make some people look like the bad while others are good. These people, they have their own ills. I've not been paying attention to anything to do with my KIZOH until I saw this video. And what attracted me to my KIZOH's video is the claim that somebody sent him money through Western whatever, and he's not mentioning who is this. Because if you are so frank and you are so loyal to Marwa, can you try to tell us who this person is? Tell us, so that we are not just having someone send me money, someone is trying to buy me, someone, like, can someone really buy you with $20? Hey guys, how cheap can you be? How cheap can you be for someone to buy you with $20? I don't believe in this. What I feel is that that person just trusted in you, and maybe they are also trying to make you reconcile. But what you people do is to run and say that there is some sort of, I don't know, buying, betrayal. So all your thoughts revolve around betrayal and all shenanigans. Anyway, let's continue to listen to my KIZOH.
That you're coming from another tribe, come into our community and take our blessings, then you want to go away with it.
Where are the blessings?
We won't allow you to succeed. And we will ensure that we cut your roots
All right.
from I am Marwa.
Who is this someone? My KIZOH, you have always told, there is a point I saw you when you were making the road that Dimwango had bought. And you are there trying to tell Marwa that even some of them tried to call me, and because I know they are negative, I just blocked them. Now here again you've come up, you are just saying that someone tried to call you, they told you to actually, that you are not going to thrive, you are from a different tribe and you've come here to thrive, and they told, how many people have gone to Marwa's villa or Marwa's territory? They are not from Kuria, but they are connected with him through YouTube or whatever. They want shout-outs, they want whatever. How many? Recently there was Godfrey from Eldoret. Was he from there? Why have we not heard anybody from that specific group saying they have been, they have been threatened or they have been warned? Why you? KIZOH, my KIZOH, if you are not looking for attention, tell us. You left this place, you've come back. What is bringing you back? Is it the blood covenant? Anyway, let's hear again.
For things, but it's okay. I got such kind of message. It's not good for me.
All right.
I didn't feel good. Strong and okay.
Kostenlose Lieferungen
Commercial
für
break.
Bestellungen über 20 € bei Smith Toys Superstores.
So if I see somebody like a Bobo or
I want to get to that blood covenant
that
part.
one will clarify this issue. Will tell you whatever I'm saying will make you understand how the issue started.
Okay, you've now explained. Let's get to this point where you are saying you cannot betray Marwa, and then you are mentioning blood
I didn't know
covenant.
what Boy was. I wish if she would have written to me that Abobo, I could have told her. Now, the reason why Abobo and said that thing on camera, I think Abobo thought that I wanted him to come to the villa so that I can give him money in the villa. So he saw that this deal would not be possible for me. So maybe he was afraid. But guys, let me clarify that I am Team Marwa. I'm positive always. I cannot associate myself with negative people. I don't have that time. Me personally, my time is work, do my work, and protect Marwa. That is all I can do. I don't have time to associate myself with the lazy gang or negative people.
Or
No,
positive.
I'm not into that. So guys, please. If at all you thought that I'm a bad person or I joined the other team, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not in that team. I'm still Team Marwa. Or to church. That's okay. Because right now I have some money that was sent to me to support us. You understand?
So my KIZOH has planned to take money to the church. I'm like, you, someone who takes covenants in a room, blood covenants, you still go to church. Sometimes I wonder, the kind of blasphemy people practice out there. They even mention the name of God, but they don't practice what the church asks us to do. Which church asks us to have blood covenants? The only blood that we were allowed to have was Jesus Christ, who died on the cross and poured his blood for us. We don't need any other blood to be shed anywhere away from that. If you do that, it becomes a cult. Totally. Anyway.
To me, who requested, she told me that Daniel's sites. So I think you're gonna watch the rest of the video in Daniel's site. I wanna go there and support. Actually, I need to go and withdraw the money to give it to the owners because I have some money, Nico Buddha's money, Children's Home's money. I'm being loyal and I'm always cool, yeah. So they want to use me in a wrong way. Yeah. It's not good at all for people to use you in that way. So you guys keep me in prayers.
Keep me in prayers. You guys keep me in prayers because I took a blood covenant that is confusing me here.
Pray for me, guys. I'm going through a lot, actually. I'm not just talking.
What is the lot that you're
Behind the
going through?
cameras, I always cry. Like yesterday, I've been crying a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Honestly, myself.
So my KIZOH is testifying he has been crying a lot.
It's morning, guys. Now I'm here in Daniel's site.
Does he know why he has been crying a lot?
This job, and we have
Hey, let me just check somewhere because he testified here of the blood covenant.
Start something, then you'll continue being afraid. So me, you really inspired me. You know you are younger than me, but you inspired me.
Let me just check this video. Sometimes the things we hear on the street, they're just too much for us. The commercial adverts are too many. Let me skip. There's some effect on network. The network is not working so well. I don't know for whatever reason. All right. The network is...
And I'm not associating with them. I'm going through a lot of things because of the things that are going on. The online wars, I don't know, some people are also putting it to be tribal, but I don't care. I know God is with me because me, what I know is that I believe in myself that what I'm doing is the good thing. I'm doing the good thing at the right time. So to whoever is seeing me as a bad person, I'm sorry, but I know I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, that's all I can say. And I will always want to do the right thing. So if at all anybody can see that Mike is doing wrong, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be me. And if at all, actually, guys, I offended you through whatever happened those times back.
I don't understand all these apologies. If he's not guilty for anything, why is he sorry?
Nobody will ever send me some money again, maybe to give to a negative person. But actually, I didn't even give him. And I'm not associating to them. So, guys, don't misunderstand me or misquote me or what, yeah? I'm a good person. I believe in God. I respect people. I'm a humble man, yeah? And I'm a good person. So, if anything can be happening, I'm really sorry for that. So, what is going on early in the morning, as you can see? What is going on here? Everybody's up, but we don't have a lot of people here because the work is not too much. We don't have too much work here.
So he had to move from the villa, and he went to the Daniel's side.
Who bribed me?
And he kept denying he's not bribed.
Some of the messages that I was getting from you guys, people asking me what is going on. I didn't even know what to say and where to start, I thank God that some of you have reached out to me to inquire what happened. Some of you have been encouraging me on what to do. If any reactor will use my video, you'll deal with my lawyer. I won't say anything to anybody.
Okay.
I'm not in part of positive reactor or negative reactor. I
All
don't
right.
care who you are. If you use my video, you'll deal with my lawyer. That's all.
Okay.
Because the same reactors, they pretend to be your friends. Now, like yesterday, I saw a reactor saying that my kids have been bribed. Who bribed me? How much can bribe me to turn against my Who bribed me? That one, I don't care. I will not entertain any reactor using my video or my name. You cannot tarnish my name in the name of making money for yourself. You understand?
Okay.
You use my name to get a lot of viewers. Then you pretend to be my friend. I'm not your friend. So I beg. I don't know you. You don't know me. Please.
So if you don't know me, I don't know you. How will you sue me?
To create content. So please, I don't want. You know yourself.
Just mention.
Never ever use my video or my name to create a content. Please, I beg. I don't want drama. Yeah, I don't want drama anymore.
Okay.
I think I've gone through a lot, and I'm still going through a lot. You understand?
No.
Somebody saying that my KIZOH have been bribed to turn against Marwa.
Who said that? We want to understand.
How much does that person pay me to turn against Marwa? I think me, myself, I told you guys that I can never, ever, and ever turn against Marwa.
Why? Hey.
This course is about systems and system thinking. We use
Nothing can make me turn against Marwa. Not even a million shillings.
Okay.
I can't turn against Marwa.
Why?
And you, first of all, let me talk about this reactor first. You have my number. Why can't you call me and tell me, okay, Mike, I'm seeing this story.
No, you are supposed to tell us why. You've said you cannot turn against him. So what did you do?
You had my number. You called me when I was in Nairobi, but I was even things that took me to Nairobi.
Who is this that called you? Can you let us know? Because you are just talking about someone, and all of us want to know who is this.
Because I was too busy for it. Yeah. So after telling you that I'm busy, you go ahead. Don't ask me permission to use my name or my image. No, that one, I'll not entertain that. Yeah. So to the people who are asking me about the issue of Abobo, I don't know if you guys, first of all, before, anyway, thanks to those of you who have been asking me how the story started, but I swear by myself, nobody was there, but I was alone in the room. Conclusion and take me as, okay, Mike has now turned against Marwa. If I could turn against Marwa, I could not be inside this compound right now. You understand?
What did you do?
I'll never. And let me tell you guys, after Marwa helped me, I swear by myself, nobody was there, but I was alone in the room.
And what did you do in the room?
Blade, I cut my hand, my blood torn down. Then I swear through my own blood that I cannot turn against Marwa, and I ask God, if I can turn against Marwa, take my life away. So turning against Marwa is like suicidal to me. It is like I'm killing myself. I can't do that.
Who told you to do such shenanigans? How comes you went to such barbaric ends? And I can look at your age, you are a Gen Z. I didn't know that Gen Zs are still going into such barbaric ends of going into rooms, closing themselves in, cutting their hands. I can't imagine doing such a thing for anybody. Anybody, I can't do such a thing.
I swear by myself, nobody was there, but I was alone in the room. I took a blade, I cut my hand, my blood torn down. Then I swear through my own blood that I cannot turn against Marwa, and I ask God, if I can turn against Marwa, take my life away. So turning against Marwa is like suicidal to me.
All right. And you just knew that it would be suicidal to you, and you decided to do such a thing? When we were growing up, our parents warned us, even when we get to a relationship, never should we allow blood covenants, because blood covenants are tragic. And this boy here comes out on a virtual platform, YouTube, telling us that he went to a room and he cut his blood. The blood was pouring down, and he swore before himself that he will not betray Marwa, and if he does, he will have to die. God should take him. So he knows that that is suicidal, and that is why he turned out to defend himself. I'm like, don't you trust in yourself? You can actually do the right thing without necessarily turning to such negative aspects. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's turn to another aspect. Daniel has finally done his foundation, and he's looking for money to do the housing. So guys, I'm just looking at the aspect of Nyabohanse growing. These people lie to us that it's YouTube. Yes, YouTube pays. But you cannot tell me that all those houses that are being constructed in Nyabohanse is out of YouTube. It's not. YouTube just making videos is not enough to make you go around constructing houses. But there is this aspect of finding donors on YouTube, whether they are 10, 20, and convincing them to keep sending money. That is the way these people are thriving. But they'll come out in the light trying to tell people that when you just post videos, that is enough to make you build multi-billion houses. It's a lie. It's a lie. YouTube can sustain you, help you to kill some bills just like Facebook and any other platform, but it cannot sustain you fully. So I want you people to go look at Mayugno, look at Marwa himself. Check out from the time he started building the villa up to the time he completed. I want you to go also look at Gintu. When he's constructing that house he's doing. Go look at, we have Ngutu, the son of the widow. Go look at the Gati, the former wife of Gintu. I want you to also go check on Pasi and many other YouTubers in Nyabohanse, even Nasto. Nasto at some point he could cheat that he's not married because there are women in America who could really feel desperate about such a young man who is intelligent but he's homeless. And that is how he got a lot of gigs, people supporting him, until Coco Mama and the rest of the people investigated to find out that Nasto is married and began to do videos telling people that Nasto is married and he pretends. Now, currently, you see many YouTubers in Nyabohanse don't want to have wives. Talk of Gitriba, Angomo, Mayugno. Why? They don't want to have wives because their sponsors want them single. And actually, they sponsor them on the grounds that they don't have wives. So the reality about Nyabohanse is that most people are making it using donors, and they don't want to say that thing. They get donors who will be contributing towards them, and that is why there is a war. The fight between, for example, Mayugno and Ngutu, the son of the widow. The fight between Gintu and Mogesi and Marwa. The fight between, I don't know, Masubowan and the rest. Max One and I don't know who. All those fights are in relation to the donations. It's not about YouTube. YouTube, after all, you'll make content on your own, you'll earn little, while another one will earn more. It's just like academic writing. You have your space, you have your tools, you are doing your thing. Whether it's exciting videos or not, it's about your effort. And that alone cannot make you build a lot of things as we are seeing in Nyabohanse. The reality is that these people are actually getting a way to lure the donors to feel like they really need to help. And once they become part of the team to help somebody, they'll keep sending money to them. And that's the reality. That is why you can see David Jr. keeping around the vulnerable, because he knows his niche of donors are those who want to help those people who are very poor. Maro, on the other hand, knows that his supporters are big gigs, so they'll assist him because he's traveling around the world, and he's also there doing some 1-2 projects here and there. They'll be ready to buy even his horses, expensive horses. They'll be ready to do for him a wall, solar panels, and such things. If you look at Gintu, he has his niche. So these people are thriving because of donations, and they don't want people to know. So they keep cheating. YouTube, 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 YouTube. I saw this video. Dimango and David Jr. were at the Dancing Grandma's place. And Dimango was trying to say, look at what YouTube has done. And I was like, are you serious? It's not YouTube, it's the donors. Look at this.
Now that is the grandma. Today she wanna dance. Look at him, look now. Hey, your mom. Look now. Look,
bubbly.
I just come from a house of a snake. A new house that is under. Your mom?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, he used to work for me.
You see, guys, at times the snake prefers here. Yeah, it's true.
It's like, look at those holes. From grass to grass, transforming life.
Welcome. So here, Nene, she sleeps with the cows, goats. Look, it's true. You can tell. You know, chickens, everything. Huh? Look.
I'm telling you, life is changing.
Look, guys.
Fika usiku inafaa siku moja.
Ona, hii nyumba sasa unaiona hivi. Kwa jinsi ilivyo vile vitu vingine.
Yeah, so actually in that video, Dimwangu came up telling us that Grandma should be grateful to YouTube. YouTube has turned the lives of many. And in another video that Marwa did, he also went to Mayugno's place saying, YouTube has changed the lives of many, including Mayugno. I was like, you people, just tell us the truth. It's not YouTube content, but YouTube donors. All right?
Giving us a tour.
YouTube donors. YouTube donors.
It's a two-bedroom.
It's a two-bedroom house. Mama says at times Sister D could give him money beyond, you know?
Yeah. He's a good man.
And he's very, very grateful.
Yeah, and hardworking, not complaining. I like such guys who don't complain.
Exactly.
You know, so this is beautiful, guys.
Yeah, and we are doing more and
Has
more.
actually used us to do this, to make the world a better place. And
Let me show you more. Guys, look.
guys, I want to drink them.
Dimwango, like such guys will not complain. I'm like, you yourself, you complain a lot. When you started that house, you complained that the budget was too high and you didn't know what to do. There is a time when you are doing construction, you still said you wanted to wail and, you know, pinch yourself. You said at some point that the demands are just too high. You would wish to cry. When Mara would not turn up as a manager, you also said you wish to wail. And you are saying you like people who don't complain. In this world, I don't think there is anybody who totally doesn't complain. Even the rich. The rich have their own pill of, you know, tears. They cry at some point. They complain about the security. Now, meanwhile, as I talk about security, Nasto's place was actually attacked. For those of you who have not watched Nasto, Nasto's place was attacked. Let's just watch that video. I don't know whether it will show up immediately. If it doesn't show up, then we'll forget about it. But Nasto's place was attacked. So you mean that after such an attack, he will not complain?
You can easily create your own realistic AI avatar and have them speak.
Hey, what's up guys? Very good morning to you. Good afternoon and good evening. I hope you're all good. Let them wait some few minutes so that I can give them some food. So we're going to get some eggs that he collects. I don't know. You know, at least if he had talked to me, I would have talked to John and told him, hey, you know what, our compound here, if you collect anything, put it there, because I paid even some people. We have a dumping area here where we usually dump our if you look at my compound, we try our best to clean it. It's another issue. But someone going just to the internet and lying that, so what is that? That is something that maybe you would have called me and said, I think all this, I would have told, even me myself, I would have gone out there, maybe collected all those stuff, burned them, and then locked this gate. I even gave him an option of, if you don't want us maybe passing through your gate and going maybe to get water, let me bring masons, because I have blocks, even these bricks. I told him, let me just and block here. No, 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 no. I don't know what. A lot of chaos. I told him, okay, go do a video. At least get some content for the day. Yeah. And he went and did a video. And he's been following me up and down, making a lot of videos. I don't know what. But guys, me, I love people around me. I always relate very well with all my neighbors. The mistake I did is because I didn't have water, I thought maybe he was a good and understanding neighbor, and I talked to him. At least I can be using that gate. But the moment we started this house, that's when I think maybe the jealousy exploded.
Jealousy.
My compound here, he said, oh, you guys, you're pretending you have a lot, I don't know what, you're building. So I tell him, just because of maybe that, is that the reason why you're bringing all this and saying a lot of things in my compound? So I don't know, maybe his motive, but I'm happy that he even went ahead and locked that gate, because he even saved me a lot of money, because I would have spent again another money to build that. I actually told him, this money that you're spending here building a wall, you can put something in your compound. You can even put windows, because I believe he's not finished construction. Let me just cover this place so that we don't have a lot of chaos. But he chased me away and said, oh, just go to your compound. At least you have a wall, you'll not be looking over my home. So I don't know, guys, but anyway, me, I never bought land through that guy. Because I've been seeing in the comment section, Nasto is so ungrateful after selling you land. Why is he again ratifying your compound? And even that is not a compound, it's a shamba, you know. It's not like it's compound. Yes,
Okay, so of course in this video you can see that Nasto is talking about the neighbor. Yeah. And of course the neighbor wants to sell her land to take kids to school. Yeah. And of course has been conducting Nasto, saying he's trespassing his land and all that. And some people have been telling Nasto, just admit that Miss Flay did a wrong thing, trespassing in somebody's land, the neighbor's land, and also throwing charcoal dust in somebody's land. So instead of accepting, of course, the Nyabohanse people would rather not accept. We've also seen somebody saying, Miss Flay, you did a wrong thing, whether it's fertilizer or not, you should respect the neighbor's place. Another one says, a good lawyer will poke holes in your story. Flay mentioned a bottle to the say it's ash she threw there. But your words, you tell Yeyo to take down the barrier. You should have asked him before you did so. You are wrong if he didn't have rights to the land. So you can see Nasto is also taking the approach that many Nyabohanse people, appreciate. You know, they would rather throw or rather dump garbage in your land. And then when someone complains, they come up and create a new story and make the other person look bad. Okay? So dumping rubbish in somebody's land is a wrong. But then Nasto is creating a video and also just making people look like they are jealous because of constructions. I'm like, in Nyabohanse, when people start constructing, anything somebody complains or raises, it becomes jealousy. We saw this when Dimango was constructing, and Mogesi and the family were demanding that they should not step in their land on crops. They quickly turned to say they are jealousy. We also saw when Brand's grandma was constructing, and I don't know, there was something about roads. Marwa came up to say there is jealousy. We are now seeing the other side. The dancing grandma began construction, and there was a neighbor there who was, I think, blocked from going there and said they are being jealous about her. Now here Nasto has begun the second construction, and now he says that neighbors are jealousy about him. When will these people in Nyabohanse stop using that vocabulary, jealousy? Jealousy, jealousy. Jealousy, jealous. Anyway, if your wife has made a mistake and you are not sure about whether she did or not, why should you come out defending and telling them to go, telling your neighbor to go and make a video? All right? I don't see. Because the aspect of John and Yeyo, it comes out in the video, and yet Miss Flay had testifies to have thrown ash into that land. But NASTO is not actually acknowledging that that was wrong. Because if you look in the laws, you are not supposed to dump rubbish in somebody's land if they don't even allow. Even diverting water to somebody's land is wrong. You know? I don't just see. You know? These people in Nyabohansa complain about YouTube, but the problem is not YouTube, it's them. Yeah, it is them. They don't acknowledge the wrong and they are not ready to reconcile. All they are there to do is to create drama, right? Yeah, and I think NASTO has a compound whereby he can dig something and dump the rubbish without necessarily doing what he's doing. And I don't even know why they had to double build another house instead of actually just constructing a house, expanding it, and then digging a part for compost pit. Now, you see, the problem is coming out. NASTO is actually blaming Dude. Dude is one person who is the Bushman Dude. Okay? The Bushman Dude. Let's just watch the video. So the Bushman Dude is the one who came out to expose something about NASTO and their habits of throwing rubbish into his land. Then now NASTO has come out to say he was attacked. I'm like, you people, you seek sympathy a lot. Hey, guys, hey, Nyabohansa for us.
I promised her when I was young, when I was still schooling, I told her that one day, I thought that just happened. That, see, once we do it clear, we do and clear. Come back to wash. Oh my God, I'm very tired even before. Now very strong, eh? So now there is peace. See, I'm now in peace. I don't turn around and I see some people passing, looking at me, you know, staring at my compound, some mocking. You heard someone saying that one was seen laughing at my house. So you see, help some people and they turn out laughing. So what's that? So that's nonsense, guys. I think it was rained. Perfect. Yes. So yeah, we are done with that. Come for my temporary.
Yeah, so you've heard NASTO saying that instead of doing a wall, Bushman Dude should have used that money to do a house or finish or put windows. I'm like, you people in Nyabohansa love a lot of drama. Why do you come on camera to do videos about your conflicts? You cannot sort them out. It's like anything to do with reconciliation is a big problem to the people in Nyabohansa. All they have to do is to come on camera, then later on create some drama and push us into it. It is what it is, guys. So when you look at the villa, Rosho has actually demanded that she wants an out. Of course, Marwa did it in his video. I may not show it here. But Marwa came out to say that Rosho wants them to leave the village. You know, she was used to Mexico town. So she doesn't want to keep sitting in the village. During her birthday, she wants to go to the somewhere else, break for the holiday. And she has demanded for that, only to realize that Marwa had already used the money to buy land. And she's not satisfied. When you look at the videos, she's ungrateful about that. Yeah, so even Marwa went around asking for food for the horses, and she didn't have to talk a lot. And then now they cheated us and went to see Grandma and sat in the Luxaria. I don't know if you watched that video. Let me try to see it. If I find it, I'll show. If I don't, you'll spare me from this. Because in the evening, I have to do another reaction. Let me see.
Me, I never got to that guy because I've been seeing in the comment section that he's so ungrateful after selling him land. Why is he again ratifying your compound? And even that is not a compound, it's a shamba. It's not like his compound. He has
Shamba and
separate
compound, what's the
land.
difference?
It's a shamba. I think the main problem by Tokan, some time back I remember, I told him that, right, you know what, instead of maybe this shamba staying vacant, you can either lease to me, I plant maybe maize, or we plant together. I think that's when maybe he felt like I had offended him. But for me, not following him up, I've never thrown any dirt into his compound. And maybe if the guy that is cleaning our home, if he threw maybe dirt without my knowledge or without my wife's knowledge, then we apologize. But then,
You apologize on camera.
guys,
It's
maybe
nasty.
if you have neighbors, because I really got pissed off by some of the comments. I wonder how you guys maybe relate to your neighbors. If you have an issue with your neighbor, just call them, talk to them.
But Nasto, you are just doing what you are saying, that if you have an issue, because one of you has to be wise. If one of them is not wise, the other one has to be wise. Anyway, I'm looking for a video here.
At least someone knows how
I wanted to play that Marwa did the other day.
so that they know how to.
I'm trying to look for it, but I'm getting it hard.
Thousands hiring a professional
Yeah,
video
here.
shooter.
This video here.
How do I put my glasses? So. What's up, guys? Conflicted where to build it, but I'll build it next month. For now, we want to prepare these trees like that, and we also want in the next come and pray for the new adjustments. Actually, it's a big piece of land, Rosie. It's not a small piece of land. It's very actually nice. Yeah. Yeah, this way. Guys, our horse rider, trainer left. He left his clothes here, hat, and never showed back, came back. I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe there's some problem with his...
Marwa, if your worker goes away, there's a problem, maybe how you are handling them, how you are treating them, or your wife, or even the amount of money. Because the last time I looked at that horse trainer, he was very jovial. And he had promised to be here for 3 months or something. Then how did he just wake up and disappear? You know, I saw that posting on Scam Marwa platform and I was surprised. But the reality is someone cannot just wake up and disappear and leave some of his items. He must have sacrificed because maybe he got a better gig, and for you are trying to oppress him. Because all of us understand Marwa is a miser, and sometimes he wants to underpay, sometimes he will not even pursue the agreements. So if you look at what has been happening consistently, it's very possible that he, or even the treatment in the villa was not. We know who Rocio is and sometimes how she can be so gloomy, moody. There are dramas and all that. So I believe he did not just live like that. Not just like that.
On his side. But one thing we've said is if he doesn't show up until Monday, which is tomorrow evening, we will give somebody else the work. Hey, Mitoto. Hey, look at this boy. Mitoto Missouri. Show them, Mitoto. Mitoto. Look at yourself. Hi.
He doesn't show up, you hire somebody else, so you don't care. You don't care.
Utakuna lipwa mwisho ya mwezi, end month. We will be paying you end month. So the rest, 5,000 goes to grandma. Haya ni hivyo huko.
For food.
For food.
Whatever that needs in the house.
Yaani hii ni ile unataka, ile kitu unataka, kama ni chakula, kama ni kitu fulani umekosa. Haya.
All right, guys, so we'll be ending here, but guys, I really appreciate those who came handy in our live. Sometimes I just wish I do 2 videos per day, but it becomes very difficult. So I'm appreciative today I got that time. And I was yet to finish, but the battery is low. So let me go recharge as I also prepare to do another video. So thank you so much. God bless you.